Changes. Turn and face the strange changes. You're welcome. Should probably lower this because I know that I'm gonna slouch down. So, hello! Things are changing. I'm a little bit crunched for time today, but I'm gonna try to talk about this as much as I can. My skin's a mess, my hair's a mess. It's a rainy day, so that means my house is actually a pit of darkness. And I think I'm getting sick, so my voice may lose itself.
Music, the moment you want it, you better never let it go.
So, a few major updates in my life. We have officially bought the house. Finally. We closed on it about 2 weeks, a week and a half ago. So that means that we've been very busy planning everything that we finally want to do for renovations and buying paint and appliances and doing all the adulting stuff. So that's very exciting, and it's been a long time in the making. We've been trying to buy this house since like March, and now it is finally ours. We don't have to ask permission for any changes we want to make to it. You hear that, house? You are mine. So because we finally closed on the house, other things have also happened. Now, most of you know that my goal for this channel from the beginning was to maybe someday get to the point where I could do it as a job. Did I think that was ever possible? No, I didn't. But it was something to work towards. Okay. But it was something to work towards. So, on that note, I don't know how I should announce this. Maybe with streamers and balloons. Your girl's going full time. I am gonna try it. If I don't do it now, honestly, I'm never gonna do it. I am not really at the point where I wanted to be when I switched over to full time. I mean, ideally, I would be making as much as I'm making at my actual full-time job, which I'm not anywhere near that. So this transition is more or less going to be to see if I can actually do it and just try. Eventually the contest money is going to be sent to me. I don't know when, but I will have that $50,000 as a cushion. Even with taxes taken out, it'll pretty much be what I make at my full-time job. So I think that gives me a chance to just try. I mean, worst case scenario, that give me about a year of cushion if I needed it. Realistically, I think I'll know if things are working out within a few months and if I should look for another job. So no, I'm not making enough right now to support myself, but ding ding ding, another change. Once I go full-time, I am going to try to make 2 to 3 videos a week, which is crazy and kind of scary. Right now I'm about 1 video a week. So my thoughts are, whatever I make a month now, which I'm just going to be honest with you, the past few months has been like $1,000 a month for YouTube, which is awesome, but not enough to support yourself on. I figure if I triple that, just a rough estimate, then that should be enough to keep me stable. That's terrifying, but so I put my 2 weeks in my job. By the time you're watching this, I'll have about a week and a half left. I was terrified. Many of you know I am a confrontation phobe. I avoid it like the plague. So for me to be brave and go in and tell them the honest truth and the fact that I want to follow my dreams was a lot for me. And they were very supportive, although I don't think they quite grasp that YouTube is a sustainable job, which kind of sucks. I did explain to them the fact that I am making money from YouTube and the fact that it is possible to make a living off of it. I think that there is this kind of negative view on YouTubers and social media folks in general. The fact that it's not a real job and the fact that they're lazy and all they do is sit in front of a camera and make money, blah, blah, blah. but that's not the case at all. Honestly, I think I'll be doing more work when I'm working for myself than I am at my current job, especially if I'm doing 3 videos a week. I'll be filming and editing pretty much nonstop, and when I'm not filming and editing, I'll be planning, I'll be answering emails, I'll be doing all of that branding stuff, because when it comes down to it, I'm gonna be my own brand and I'm gonna be my own boss. It's a lot, and I'm a little scared that I'm not gonna have the self-discipline, but we gonna try it. So yeah, that was a little disappointing. I kind of feel a little guilty about it because I don't think they think it's a real job. So for me to abandon my post there to go make videos in my living room, it's not my heart's over here. Oops. But I know that it's possible, and I know that people make comfortable livings on YouTube, and I'm gonna try it. I don't need to make millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars. I just want to be comfortable. Okay, son, that's fine. Talking to the physical son, but that sounded really tough, huh? Okay, son. Unfortunately, they did kind of convince me to stay on after my 2 weeks for a little bit of freelance and part-time, which I'm not crazy about, and I honestly might talk to them a little bit about. In the moment, of course, I said yes, because confrontation phobe. But ideally, I would honestly kind of like a clean break and just focus on YouTube, because even if I bring home projects to work on and I'm a part-time employee there, then I still have to worry about juggling their work and then my own work, and it's just gonna be kind of the same thing that's happening now. Granted, I'll have more time to work on my videos, but I'll still have that looming, oh, I need to edit this project for them, in the back of my mind, when I just kind of need right now to focus on me. Sounds selfish, but my brand, I guess. So we'll see. I might talk to them. I might help out even just for a couple weeks, just so they can find someone to replace me. Exciting things, but very scary. And I would be lying if I said I wasn't terrified, because I am. I'm scared. This is a big commitment. And yes, I do feel better knowing that if it doesn't work out, I can find another job and not have that pressure of needing to make a bunch of money, because I do have the prize money. So I do feel a little bit better knowing I have kind of a plan B in case things don't work out. But I am scared. I've been wanting to try this for so long, and if it doesn't work out, boy, that's gonna suck. But at least I will know that I gave it a try, and if I never tried, then I would never know. I'm scared that I will run out of content to make. 3 videos is a lot. Okay, and the sun went away. This is fine. This is great. I have a bunch of video ideas logged in a journal, and every time I come up with a new one, I just write it and add it to the list. And it's pretty long. But my worries are that with 3 videos a week, some of these videos take time to make, and they take planning, and they take someone helping me. So usually on the weekend, because if I work during the week, all my friends have full-time jobs, so I don't really have anyone to help me. So that scares me. It's gonna be a lot of interweaving of projects and figuring out what I need for one. So on that note, if you guys have any suggestions for maybe series that I could do that I can kind of film and edit in the same day and hopefully don't require too much pre-planning, and ideally projects that don't require me to spend a lot of money, because I know that thrift hauls and all that good stuff usually do really well on my channel, and those are the kind of videos that you guys love to see, but they also cost me money, and they also cost me filling up my closets with clothes that I don't have room for. I don't want to box myself into just vintage videos, but don't worry, the vintage videos are not going anywhere. I feel like I can probably say this a bunch of times and people will still be worried that I'm not going to make vintage videos anymore, but I am. Trust me, that content is not going anywhere, but there will be additional kinds of videos. I'm going to try to do more DIY, more cosplay, more makeup. And trust me, I know some of you don't like the cosplay videos. I'm not blind. I ask that you appreciate the fact that they make me happy and I enjoy making them. So even if you don't like them, please just don't watch them. And some of you do like the cosplay stuff in addition to the vintage stuff. So just be nice to me. And I know those videos don't do as well as my vintage stuff, but I don't care. Those kind of videos make me very happy. So on that note, you may have noticed, also by the title of this video, that the Pinup companion is no longer. So my channel is now Rachel Maksy. That's me. Also another scary change. Just because I don't have the Pinup companion name doesn't mean anything really. It's just I kind of want to be known for me and not a pen name. And I do feel like I have outgrown the name, the Pinup companion. Number one, because I'm not really pinup, which I know is kind of just a technicality. I don't really like saying it out loud, and I don't feel like it defines me anymore. The fact that I do kind of want to branch out to different things, I just feel like it gives me a little bit more freedom to do cosplay and makeup and games and that kind of stuff. And the sun's out again. This is great fun. Oh yeah. So yeah, I know it's kind of sad that that name is now gone. Trust me, it was a hard decision to make, and I asked you guys your opinion, and I went back and forth with the idea. But I think ultimately, it's just what I need to do. So aside from running out of content, I'm also terrified of it not working. You know, this whole YouTube career, I've been thinking, you know, maybe the numbers are not where I want them to be, but once I go full time and once I can, you know, make 3 videos a week, I think things will happen, things will grow. And I'm just scared that it won't happen. Ultimately, I guess I'm just scared that it won't work and then I'll have to just find another job. But I do think that is the risk of trying to do this. So I do accept that. And I do accept that not everyone's gonna like me. That's fine. If being on YouTube has taught me anything, it's the fact that people are gonna dislike you no matter what you do and no matter who you are. As someone who just wants everyone to like her, that was a hard lesson for me to learn, but I think that I'm coming to terms with it, and I think it's getting better. Now, don't get me wrong, this channel is so positive compared to the horror stories that I've heard, and I'm so grateful for you guys for being such a little family and a little community with only a few grumpy little eggs in there. Now, I'm sure some of you have already disliked this video or plan to dislike this video. I think some of you might just subscribe to me so that when I put out a new video, you can go ahead and dislike it. And honestly, that's fine. You do you. Like I said, not everyone is gonna like me. And in the end, all I can do is just keep trying to be a good person, keep authentic to myself, because that way people's comments and people's dislikes can't really do anything to me if I know in my heart that I'm being true to myself and I'm being the best person I can be. So, but for all of you that have been very positive and very supportive, it means the world to me. Seriously. Now more than ever, I'm gonna need your guys' support and your friendship and your internet hugs floating through the ether onto me. Changes. Life. Earth. Humans. So things to happen in the future, to wrap everything all up pretty much, I will be going full time, 2 to 3 videos a week, more vintage, cosplay, makeup, maybe some video games thrown in there if I can figure that out, I don't know. DIY, maybe some history videos, reviews, all that stuff, pretty much anything that pops into my brain. And vlogs, see, just pops into my brain and I just say it. I'm not exactly sure when the 2 to 3 videos a week will be happening, but I will update you guys. Probably, I would assume, late December or January, depending on my work situation. Other things to expect, a merch store at some point will be coming your way to kind of help support little old me. I just have to browse around to different merch stores and kind of see the things that they offer. Thank you so much for everyone that got a Frodo shirt. That was kind of my first test run of merch, and it did really well, and you guys are amazing, and I love seeing your pictures and your photo shirts. So it'll be similar stuff to that, little quotes and stuff from my channel, and then also for those of you that don't want to buy a sweatshirt or a t-shirt, because I know those can be kind of pricey, I want to look into doing pins and buttons and stickers, cheaper options. Other things that might be coming, maybe a Patreon. I'm not sure. I know that a lot of you have mentioned Patreon and that you would be more than willing to help me out and support me through that. I know that Patreon would help me out a ton, but there's just that part of me that kind of feels guilty for making you feel like you guys have to pay to watch me. And I know that Patreon is optional, obviously. It definitely would help with some of the videos that do cost a little bit of money, and for cosplay stuff. I think I'll look into it. I'm a little bit nervous about not having time for the extra things that people that subscribe to your Patreon usually get, but maybe I could just do some behind the scenes stuff and some live streams that are only available there, extra content that only Patreon people get. I just hate asking people for money and I feel bad. It's basically the point of that. I think I've said everything that I want to say. I'm scared, but I'm also so excited. I've been wanting to do this for so long, so the fact that I finally get to do it is so exciting to me and also so scary. I'm pretty much like this about it. But I think that once I develop a schedule for myself and come up with a lot of videos that I can make, I think it's gonna be some of the best few months of my life. Here we are, you're along for the journey. It's been a long one and it's gonna be a tough one, but I'm glad you're here. And your support seriously just means the world to me. We're gonna give this a try. And if it doesn't work out, it's okay. I love you guys, whether you're new or old to this channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! By the time this goes up. Now, no, I'm not making enough to support. Shut up, TV. Why are you so crinkly? What was I saying? Crinkly TV distracted me. Itchy. I don't know if that was actually what it meant. How many times have I done this in the video? Okay. Time may change me, but I can change time. Oh, that's a sleepy boy. Oh, that's a sleepy boy. Oh my goodness. You comfy?